Welcome back, everybody. We're continuing with Fallout Tale of Two Wastelands. Last part, I made it to the Mojave Wasteland, got shot in the head by some guy in a checkerboard outfit. Then I took out the Fallout 76 players around Goodsprings. So next, we're going to go into the Prospector's Salon to meet Trudy, like Sunny Smiles asked me to before I leave.
I'm done being nice. If you don't hand Ringo over soon, I'm going to get my friends and we're burning this town to the ground. Got it?
We'll keep that in mind. Now, if you're not going to buy something, get out.
What the hell is your problem?
So what was that all about? You must be Trudy.
Well, you've been causing quite a stir. Glad I finally got to meet you. Welcome to the Prospector Saloon.
What was that argument all about?
Looks like our little town got itself dragged into the middle of something we don't... This traitor, Ringo, comes into town. Survivor of an attack, he says. Bad men after him. Needs a place to hide.
Huh. So what is Ringo doing now?
He's holed up at the abandoned gas station up the hill.
So what are you going to do about this?
Some of the others, like Sonny, will probably stand up for Ringo if he asks for help, which he hasn't. Personally, I hope he sneaks out of town one night and takes the Powder Gangers with him.
Powder Gangers? What are they? Just a gang that always get the Powerpuff Girls' name wrong?
Chain gangs, really. The NCR brought them in from California to work on the rail lines. Problem is, it turns out that giving convicts a bunch of dynamite and blasting powder isn't the best idea. It was a big escape not too long ago. Some of them stuck together so they could make trouble. That's what we're dealing with now.
Yeah, let's talk about something else.
Alright.
Who was that guy you were arguing with?
He's a convict, just without the chains. Said his name was Cobb. Powder Gangers is what they call themselves. Plenty more like him out there.
So I'm trying to track down some people that attacked me. Do you know anything about them?
Not much, other than they're a bunch of freeloaders who expected a few rounds on the house. I was able to get them to pay up, though. Of course, one of the great cons did knock my radio to the floor, by accident, and it hasn't been working since.
Yeah, sounds like a real jerk. Did they say where they were going?
They were having some kind of argument about it, but the guy in the checkered coat kept shushing them. Sounded like they came in from the north through Quarry Junction. If that's the case, I can't say I blame them for not wanting to go back.
Why's that?
That whole area is overrun with the kind of critters that just get mad if you shoot them. Merchants avoid that whole stretch of I-15 like it's radioactive, which it could be for all I know.
So where are they going?
I didn't hear exactly, but the leader was talking about the strip. Fellow wants to get there and avoid the 15, he'd have to go east. Take Highway 93 up.
Huh. Yeah, if you want, I could take a look at the radio that got broken.
Sure, the outside looks okay, but I think something broke on the inside. There'd be caps in it for you. I do like to hear what's going on in the world. And that Mr. New Vegas seems like such a gentleman.
Yeah, I didn't mention it in the previous part. I put it in the description of the last part, but since we're in the Mojave Wasteland now, that means no more Galaxy News Radio, no more Three Dog reports. So instead, we'll be hearing reports from Mr. New Vegas, who interestingly enough is voiced by Wayne Newton, the actual Mr. Las Vegas. It's pretty neat. So, how about that robot that rescued me? What do you know about him?
I know that thing as much as anyone else around here. It mostly keeps to itself, which is just fine by me.
What does he do around here?
Other than rolling around once in a while, it doesn't do anything useful as far as I can tell. I don't know why it took an interest in you, but I'd be careful. It's never helped anyone before.
I'll be careful. How long has it been here in Goodsprings?
It was here when I took over the saloon 7 years ago. Some people have said its owner lived here, but no one knows who it was.
It was probably Mr. House, according to Chet. You don't like him either, I take it.
It acts friendly enough, but I don't trust that whole cheerful cowboy act. I find it all very creepy.
Yeah, I don't trust any robots, even ones that save me. Let's talk about something else.
Fine by me.
Let's see. See if you got anything for sale.
Got a special discount for you, after what you done for us.
Yep, I get a discount because I helped that lady in the last part deal with those geckos that attacked her. You might remember when I was at Mothership Zeta, I picked up a bunch of these alien crystals. Well, they're actually worth something. I'm going to sell 15 to her here. And that'll clear her out of her caps. And, let's see, does she have anything I want? Not really.
Thanks.
What else is going on in the wasteland here?
There's always something interesting going on. But the biggest news has to be the coming dust-up between the NCR and the Legion over the dam.
Tell me about the NCR.
The new California Republic's got the most power in Nevada. Money, troops, you name it. They do what they can to keep things safe in the region. But if you ask me, they're trying to do too much. They're spread too thin.
Maybe I'll help them out. Why do the NCR and the Legion both want the dam?
I'm pretty sure the NCR wants to hold on to the dam because it's one of the few places around that can make electricity. The Legion are a bunch of savages, though. No idea why they'd want the dam. Probably plan on destroying it or something.
Yeah, tell me about the Legion.
Slavers, killers, and all other kinds of trouble. They dress up like Roman soldiers, so there's no mistaking it when you see them. The rumor is that the Legion is far larger than the NCR lets on, and that it's been due to luck that the Legion hasn't overrun the territory.
Man, they sound like bad news. Maybe I'll have to deal with them. Alright, I'll leave you alone.
Be careful out there.
Hey, no problem. I'll be as careful as I can. So now I think I have the quest. Yeah, Ghost Town Gunfight, which is to offer to help Ringo deal with the powder gangers. But we're not going to do that yet. There's a few things I want first. There's a couple of weapons I can get my hands on that I'm going to go grab before we come and help Ringo. Normally you wouldn't go this way because it's a little heavily guarded by some of the tougher critters. As Trudy described them, they just get angry if you shoot them. But I'm not just anyone. Got Fisto ready. I'm going to take it out for one more ride, since after this fight I'm going to be retiring Fisto and replacing it with the weapon I can get over here. Stop, stop, stop. Keep out. No, I don't think I will. I've got winterized T-51B power armor. I'm ready for whatever's over here. This is the game loading it in. Yeah, this is a Cazador. Normally, if you're starting off in New Vegas, you would not want to tangle with this thing. They're highly poisonous, and they hit pretty hard. One of them poisoned me, but I could fix that right up. I've got anti-venom.
You need to be careful. It's dangerous out here.
Yeah, I'll try to remember. How'd you know I was in trouble?
Heck, I can smell trouble a mile away.
Even though I wasn't really, you know, in trouble. It's a pretty good trick considering you're a robot and you don't have a nose.
I like you, friend. Have I mentioned that?
So, you following me?
I saved your life, so I kind of feel responsible for you is all.
Well, I can take care of myself.
Well, sure you can, friend. But everyone needs a hand from time to time. Maybe you'll return the favor one day.
Saying I owe you, huh?
I wouldn't put it exactly like that, friend.
How would you put it? Anyway, I've got this covered, Victor. No need to worry about me.
Till our trails cross again, partner.
Yeah, normally you wouldn't be ready for those Cazadors with whatever you found in Goodsprings, but I came in from the Capital Wasteland wearing power armor and carrying a lot of the most high-tech and high-grade weapons available. Like this one. Let's ride him over here. Oh, he got up quick. I honestly didn't expect that. I was gonna stomp him, but he got up and stung me as soon as I tried. There's a burned body over here. Yeah, this area is a bit interesting, and I'll show you why. You can see over there's a camp, and there's more Cazadors flying around it. I'm gonna go up here. There's some more Brock flower up here, as you can see. There's one up here, too. And over here, there's a grave. Chance's grave. Need a shovel to dig, but if I could dig here, if I had a shovel, I'd be able to get Chance's knife, which is a unique combat knife. But again, I don't really need it. I've already got much better melee weapons. That's another weapon I'll probably be retiring, is Jingwei's shock sword, since I have the shish kebab, and with Pyromaniac it's actually more effective. See if that gets their attention. Oh yeah. Funny it showed me blow that body's head off, even though even though I was aiming at the Cazador. Any more? Still got this bad boy from Broken Steel. Gotcha. A tribal village. Yeah, when Fallout New Vegas was first being released, this area was the scene where the Great Khans and Benny set up to ambush the courier. And there was a guy named Chance with them. And as you saw, I already visited his grave, and yeah, this place basically has a story involved with the prologue. Right now, it's just in a camp full of corpses. You can loot the corpses to get some decent stuff. There's a machete on this dead fiend. There's a Puel Q on this one. Dead Great Khan has some bullets, some brass knuckles, some Hydra. You get the idea. Now, if I continue north from here, from that area, I'll actually come across Red Rock Canyon. That's where the Great Khans live. And I could go in there right now and clean house, but I don't really want to yet. I'll save off on that for another time. They're not the ones I'm after. I'm looking for that guy in the checkered suit. Spring Mountain Ranch State Park. Come on, Mantises, bring it on. Who's next? There's also some bighorners over there. They're marked as hostile, but they won't actively come after me like most other things in the Wasteland. If I get close to them, they'll turn hostile, but if I keep my distance, they'll leave me alone. Now I'll show you the real reason I'm over here. That village up ahead, that's Bonnie Springs. And once I go in there, there will be some Vipers, I believe they're called. They're basically a gang of highwaymen, and one of them has a new weapon I want that I'm going to replace Fisto with. Although it's not this one. The Viper gunslinger came at me with a knife. Brilliant. Yeah, those are shooting at me, but I've got power armor on, so they're not going to hurt me that much. Bopped your friend. Ooh, a doctor's bag, thanks. There's a leader, although I don't think the leader is the one that has what I want. What the heck? Somebody tried to blow me up with a plasma grenade just now. That's fine. Whoever did that's gonna regret it. I think it was you. Why are you running? Think you can escape? I disagree. I think this pile of guts is the one that has what I want. There it is. Love and Hate. These are unique spiked knuckles. I'm gonna put them on. Well, first, I'll show you Fisto. Fisto has a DPS of 85. Love and Hate does a damage of 52. And has a DPS of 120, which is a lot higher. So we're going to equip that. And I'm going to retire Fisto by using it to repair Love and Hate. And here we go, we got my new fist weapon. You can see I can punch really fast thanks to the Slayer perk. So having the ability to punch really quick is going to be useful. Let's try out my new fist weapon on somebody. There's somebody hiding around here somewhere. I'm gonna find you. There you are.
You like that?
I don't know, you missed. The power of love and hate. I've become one punch blazer. Consecutive normal punches. But there is another weapon I want to add to my arsenal before I head back to Goodsprings. I'm going to go get it right now. And would you believe it? That weapon is going to replace A3-21's plasma rifle. Gotta be careful, these fire geckos, as their name suggests, actually breathe fire. And there's a sign here that says Red Rock Canyon, Southwest Commonwealth Conservation Area, I think. Anyway, the other weapon I want to get is a ways to the north. I'm going to have quite a cross-country trip ahead of me to get to it. Well, we can kill some things along the way. If I could hit them. There we go. I think there are Deathclaws around this area too, so I want to keep my eyes open for those. I gotta slip through this area. This is the territory of the Fiends. They're a bunch of coked up raiders. I'm pretty sure the guy we saw that got shot in the head by the Desert Ranger in the intro was a Fiend. I'm gonna go ahead and get the Poseidon gas station discovered. Then I can fast travel back there anytime I want. There's some particular Fiends over here. Some of them are the leaders of the Fiends, but we're not going to take them out yet. We're going to come back to this. Right now, we're just going on my weapon hunt. Somebody spotted me. And they got energy weapons. That's fine. The Fiends want some, I'll give them some. Oh, I'm sorry, you weren't expecting to run into Iron Man, were you? You guys want some too? Now for you. There you go. You guys give up, or you thirsty for more? Well, none of these guys were actually the Fiend leader over there. That's one of the targets for one of the quests I'll be doing later. I was wondering if I'd have to take him out early, but he wasn't among that group that attacked me, so he gets to live, for now, the Sunset Sasparilla headquarters. This is where I'll be getting a weapon that will replace the Nova Surge. Mainly because it'll be more fitting for Blazer to use it over the Nova Surge, because it fires an orange laser. But to get it, I gotta drink Sunset Sasparilla and get the star bottle caps. Luckily, while I'm here, there should be some Sunset Sasparilla to grab and drink. I'm gonna go ahead and do so because it'll heal me up too. Here's some. Go I just grab it and drink it up. If I check my miscellaneous items, you can see I've got 2 Sunset Sasparilla star bottle caps. I need 50 in total to get the prize I need. I think there's a few more Sunset Sarsaparillas around here I can help myself to. Oh, I thought there was another vending machine with Sunset Sarsaparilla inside of it near the headquarters, but I couldn't find it. Maybe it's not really there and I'm just mistaken? Don't matter. I'll get enough star bottle caps eventually. There's a couple of situations where I can get a few more. There's the New Vegas Strip. We'll be going there sooner or later. I think I'm going the right way to where I want to go. There's a very particular weapon I want to get my hands on. I don't have any extremely long-range weapons, and I'm going to go and get my hands on one. One that might seem a bit familiar if you watched my Operation Anchorage parts. Yep, somebody's shooting. Sounds like they're shooting an energy weapon. Yep, looks like it's fiends again. There we go. I don't know who they were shooting at, but hopefully whoever it was is going to be grateful for me helping them. I've discovered the thorn. This is a place we'll probably go to later, as will this. This is West Side. The West Side South entrance. Yeah, again, I'm not actually going to explore these areas yet. They're gonna... Oh, that's nice for you. These areas will go into greater detail in later parts, if I bother to come back to them. Yeah, the place I'm going to is in these mountains. It's an unmarked camp. There's some more Cazadors on the way. A3-21's plasma rifle should stop them. Pretty sure there's more of them. Killing them leveled me up. Still in combat, though. I know what you're thinking. Why do I need weapons stronger than this one? Well, the one I'm going after is not only stronger, but has way better range than A3-21's plasma rifle. There we go. No, let me level up now. Yeah, Paralyzing Palm lets me do a VAT strike that will knock out an opponent, but I'm going to hold off on getting that, mainly because there's a skill I can get later that will allow me to knock people down. Yeah, I think we'll just grab rank 2 of Toughness. Bring my damage threshold to 3+. An extra 3 to my damage threshold will help. I'm almost to where I want to go. I'm at Horowitz Farmstead. I believe they're giant ants. Whoop. You're not a giant ant. You're not a Viper leader. I may as well take you out. A3-21's plasma rifle's going on one last run with me to get its replacement. I think I found it. I think I woke everyone up. Nope. Throwing grenades at me. Down you go. Another mercenary. There it is. You might have noticed the weapon he's holding. That's the YCS-186. That's the weapon I came here for. I'll just be taking that. If you have the Wild Wasteland perk, the camp up there actually has an alien UFO, and instead of mercenaries, it's aliens. And the aliens have the alien blaster on them. I guess for ironic purposes, I could have killed the mercenary with the YCS with the alien blaster, since I've already got one. Alright, looted all the bodies. Now let's check out my cool new weapon. This is the YCS-186. Check out the damage, 220 and a DPS of 488. And I can even repair it using A3-21's plasma rifle. So with that in mind, we're going to place it in the spot where A3-21's plasma rifle was. And voila! Now we have the weapon I want. Let's go try out the YCS. There's an enemy over here I can try it out on. The reason I want this over the A3-21 plasma rifle is it counts as a sniping weapon. There's a dead body here. But there he is. I don't know if you can see it. I can. I'm going to back up nice and far. We're going to crouch down. Zoom in. Fire. Now you're probably wondering what I just hit. An invisible man? Let's find out what happened. A Nightkin. He's got a rebar club. Don't worry. What the Nightkin is, it's essentially a super mutant. This one in particular, if I had approached, would have appeared and asked me if I was interested in buying a Wind Brahmin. And the price he charges for it is all, as in all of your bottle caps. And if you say yes, he calls you a stupid human and takes all your caps, and then you have to kill him to get them back. And if you say no, he turns hostile and attacks you. So I just took the first step and just blew him away with my new gun. Hello there. You fiends want some of this? Coming over there. I got a ha-ha-ha to you too. The weapon I'll be replacing is actually the shish kebab. I'm actually going to be replacing it with a more powerful shish kebab that I can purchase. I just have to get to the store that sells it. Here we are, we're at the Gun Runners. You might remember I came here in my Fallout 76 playthrough where Killer 76 bought himself an anti-material rifle and a scope so he could take out the last of the Fallout 76 characters added to the mod. I'm here because there's another weapon I want to buy from the Vendortron.
Customer. Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
I absolutely do. Show me what you got.
I am ready to process our transaction.
Alright, first I can sell off a bunch of the ammo I'm not using. Next, I'm going to sell off all the alien crystals I've got. Also give them all the pre-war money I collected in the Capital Wasteland. It gets me up to 4,565. I'm also going to sell some of my old weapons. Jingwei's Shock Sword. A3-21's Plasma Rifle. And the Shish Kebab. And there it is, Gehenna, for 12,260. This is the unique Shish Kebab. Pick that up, and it's only going to cost me 71 caps because of all the other stuff I'm selling. Other weapons that might be interested in are the Medicine Stick, if you're using guns. They have Moddable Ripper, Moddable Power Fist, Sleepy Time, which is a unique 10mm machine gun, Two-Step Goodbye, which would be the perfect fist weapon for Blazer, but there is actually a better one that I'm going to come across in my journeys, that, I'm gonna hold off on getting this. But yeah, let's purchase it.
Come back and see us again soon.
Yeah, I probably will. Let's check out my cool new weapon. So yeah, Gehenna has a damage of 99, which is higher than the shish kebab I originally made, and a DPS of 260. So as you can imagine, this is some heavy-duty stuff. You can see it looks a lot like the shish kebab I made myself, only the handle on it is blue. Kind of amusing. Yep, now I got myself all my fancy new toys. Let's head back to Goodsprings. Trudy said Ringo is holed up in the gas station up here, so let's go see if we can't talk to him.
That's close enough. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm not gonna try to hurt you, if that's what you're asking.
Sorry about the gun. You just caught me off guard, that's all. We got off to a bad start. Let's say we start over with a friendly game of Caravan. You know how to play?
I actually do not know how to play. I've actually never played Caravan before. I just never was interested in playing it. But I might as well in this playthrough see what it's like. Maybe I can get those achievements that I don't have yet. What are the rules of Caravan?
It's a two-player game, and the winner takes the whole pot. You build a caravan using the cards in your deck. The goal is to create caravan bids that beat your opponent's bids. So there's more strategy than luck involved. It's why you won't see Caravan in any casino. Too slow-paced. And more importantly, no house edge. Here, take this holotape. It goes into more specifics about the rules. You'll also need a deck, so take one of my spares. So, you feel like playing a game?
Huh, so he gives me a deck and a holotape. Where can I get more cards?
Just keep an eye out for them while you travel. I've found cards in old boxes or forgotten on shelves. Can find some for sale, too.
Alright, let's see if I can play this.
Don't worry. I'm not that good of a player.
That's okay, I'm a total beginner. Let's see, I can auto-match. Yeah, sure. Okay, now what? I hit accept. Okay, now what? Randomize caravan deck with S. Add W. I honestly have no clue what I'm doing. I select a card, I guess. Okay. Six. I guess I do that. 8. I can match an 8. No, it's not the card I wanted. No, that's not how I do it. No. What am I doing? No. Yeah, I have no idea how to play that. Well, now that I've probably embarrassed myself by showing how much I have never played that game before and could not possibly win.
What is it?
Why don't we just get down to the important thing? There's a guy named Joe Cobb looking for you.
Yeah. He doesn't look very tough, though. I hear he's afraid I'll shoot him down from one of the windows when I see him. And he's right. I'll have a much bigger problem once his friends show up. There's no way I could handle all of them in a gunfight.
So why are they out to get you anyway?
My caravan was on the return trip from California, and heading back to the company branch in New Vegas when we got jumped. Not even a drop your weapons and hands up before the bullets started flying. We put up a good fight, but there was too many of them. I took a few of the bandits down before I ran, so I figure their friends are out for revenge.
So what should we do about them?
I'm gonna lay low for as long as I can, assuming the town doesn't throw me to the wolves. I've got no chance against the gang on my own.
Well, maybe I can help you.
We just end up sharing the same grave if it's just the two of us. Now, if some of the other people in town were also on board...
Sure. You don't think I could handle myself?
I was thinking of myself, actually. Who's gonna watch my back while I'm watching yours?
Alright, good point. I'll ask around and see if I can round up.
Start with Sunny Smiles. She's been friendlier than most around here.
Maybe I'll eventually learn how to play Caravan. He did give me the holotape that tells me how to play, didn't he? Hey, I never looked at this. Deliver the package at the north entrance to the Vegas Strip by way of Freeside. An agent of the recipient will meet you at the checkpoint, take possession of the package, and pay for the delivery. Bring the payment to Johnson Nash at the Mojave Express Agency in Prim. Bonus on completion, 250 caps. Manifest. The package contained one oversized poker chip made of platinum. Huh. Contract penalties. You are an authorized agent of the Mojave Express package until delivery is complete and payment has been processed. Contractually obligated to complete this transaction and materially responsible for any maleficence or loss. Failure to deliver the proper recipient may result in forfeiture of your advance and bonus, criminal charges, and or pursuit by mercenary reclamation teams. The Mojave Express is not responsible for injury or loss of life you experience as a result of said reclamation efforts. Well, I don't have the platinum chip. That checkercoat guy has it. I'll have to get it back. I also got to remember to repair the radio inside the Prospector's Saloon. Let's see. Caravan are comprised of 30 cards, one or more traditional playing sets, diagonal cards, due to play strategy, duplicate cards. Yeah, I'm going to look over these rules and see if I can actually win a game, and I'll come back. Alright, so now we head back into the Prospector's Saloon, talk to Sunny Smiles. There she is. Oh yeah, before I do that, let me repair the radio real fast. Examination of the radio's internal components reveals that several parts and connections were popped loose when the radio hit the floor. Should be a fairly simple repair job to get it working again. So let's do it. I fixed the Prospector's Saloon's radio.
Feeling thirsty? I can take care of that.
Well, I fixed your radio.
Yeah, I heard it turn right back on after you got done tinkering with it. Here's some caps for the work.
50 caps, huh? Is that all? You implying I've done shoddy work or something?
Not at all. I'm never sure how much is normally charged for this sort of thing. Here's some additional caps. That should be enough. Now, how about spending some of those caps in the saloon?
Alright, sure. Let's see what you have. Alright, let's talk to Sunny.
Hi there. Sticking around Goodsprings for a while longer?
I'm going to help Ringo take on the Powder Gangers. I might want your help.
Say no more. I'm in.
Well, that was easy.
Joe Cobb talks about leaving us alone if we hand over Ringo. But I know his type. He and his friends will come after the town eventually. However, between you, me, and Ringo, we aren't exactly a force to be reckoned with. A lot of people around here look up to Trudy. If you could convince Trudy to join us, some of the folks in town might decide to help out as well.
I'm a one-man army.
Got a stock of dynamite somewhere, and Chet just got a shipment of leather armor we could borrow. Talk to them as well. Finally, there's a good chance we'll all end up with extra holes in us. So if Doc Mitchell could cough up some extra stim packs, that'd be great.
Sure thing. Any ideas on how I can convince Trudy?
A silver tongue would help.
I've got one of
Convincing Trudy
those.
that we had a good plan to win the fight would also help.
How about Chet? How would I get him to give up his supplies?
I don't think give is in Chet's vocabulary. Even with the town at stake, he'd still make you barter with him.
So how do I get the dynamite from Easy Pete?
Easy Pete's pretty protective of his dynamite. You'd have to convince him you know a thing or two about explosives before you handed it over.
Well, one of the first things I did when I left Vault 101 was I disarmed an atomic warhead. Any work available around here?
Not in Goodsprings, no. But if you're up for a little scavenging, there's always the schoolhouse. Most of what's in there is junk, but there's this old safe that even Easy Pete wasn't able to crack with dynamite. If you want to take a shot at it, take these.
Actually, I already cracked that safe.
Oh. Well, go ahead and keep the stuff I gave you anyway. It'll be more useful to you than me.
Well, thanks a lot. Alright, I'm going to go talk to the others and see if I can get them on side.
I'll be waiting.
So you're planning on taking on Joe Cobb's gang. It It's a big risk, but I suppose you have to do what you think is right.
What about you? You should help me take down the powder gang. It'll be fun. There's going to be bullets and explosions and all that stuff.
I was planning on sitting this one out, but for some reason, I can't help but like you. I'm with you. Let me have a word with a few other folks, and I'll see if I can't round up some more members for this militia you're creating. While everyone does own a gun, we could stand to be a little better equipped. The general store probably has what we need in stock.
Sounds good. Let's go talk to Chet.
You looking to buy some supplies?
I'm looking for supplies to fight the powder gangers.
Now just hold on. I never voted to take on the powder gangers. That's 1,000 cap investment you're talking about.
Is that so? Well, let them take over the town then. I'm sure your business will be better off with a bunch of gangsters holding the place.
You made your point. I can provide people with some leather armor and extra ammo. Sure hope it's worth it. And I'll be guarding the store while all this is going on. I have to put my business first. You understand.
Yeah, no problem. I ran right through the store and forgot to talk to Easy Pete.
Howdy. What can Easy Pete do for you?
I heard you got some dynamite. We want to use it to beat the powder gangers.
Too dangerous. Gonna kill all yourselves if I let you touch it. Better to leave it buried. Safer that way.
I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm familiar with the care and handling of explosives, including dynamite.
Uh-huh. Guess you know what you're doing. I'll go dig it up and get it ready. You'll have it by the time the fighting starts.
Sounds good.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
Well, thanks for that, Easy Pete. Of course, like I told Sonny, I already looted the schoolhouse. That's how I got the stealth boy and the other items. One more stop before we head out. We gotta talk to Doc Mitchell. There he is.
Welcome back. I had hoped you wouldn't need to come see me again so soon. What can I do for you?
Let's see. The town's gonna be attacked by bandits. Can you help?
Seems like wherever I go, it's always the same. Folks just never leave each other alone. Oh, I'm not much good in a fight with my bum leg. And my supplies are scarce, but I'll give you what I can spare.
They could also be using They'll be using explosives. Do you got anything else for more serious injuries?
I ain't got much, but it'll do you more good out there than it will in here. Take what I got.
And I get a couple doctor's bags.
You take care now.
That I will. Now, and he sits down as I try to talk to him.
So what's going on? Did Sunny agree to help us?
Yep, she's with us.
Well, I guess that means we're ready to go. Unless you think there's something else you can do.
No, I think we're good. Let's start.
All right, I'm ready. I hope.
Time to look alive. The powder gangers are here to play.
How many are there?
At least 6. Joe Cobb included. They look pretty mean.
Well, they'll regret messing with me. Let's go.
Oh, Easy Pete came through with the dynamite. Here's your supply. I really hope I don't blow myself up. I'll be set up near the store. Let's hope that the gang doesn't manage to make it that far.
I get the feeling they won't. Call it a hunch. Let's see if the surprise I left for the powder gangers actually comes into play. They coming? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, I put some mines down there.
Yeah, I guess.
Come on, fellas. They're stepping on all the mines I left over there. Here we go. Probably saw the plasma go off. I'm idolized in Goodsprings. Oh, that was a piece of cake. Everybody's just leaving.
Hey there. That'll teach the powder gangs to avoid Goodsprings in the future.
Now I need to go to Prim. Can you suggest a route?
Sure can. Take the road southeast out of town till it hits the freeway. Prim is the town with the roller coaster straight south. Can't miss it. NCR patrols do a good job of keeping the highway clear, but I'd keep your gun where you can reach it easily. You never know who you'll run into. Off the road, you'll probably start running into hostile wildlife. My advice would be to stick to the highway when you can.
Well, thanks. I'll be going.
Until next time.
Hello.
I'm glad that business is over. I like it when Goodsprings is nice and quiet.
What happened to Ringo? He didn't take off on me during the fight, did he? Seriously, where'd he go? There he is. He came out of that
I owe
rock.
you a huge favor for this. Here, these are technically Crimson Caravan funds, but I know they'll understand once I explain things.
Yeah, sure thing.
I'll stick around for a bit longer, but I'll be gone in a few days. If you ever visit New Vegas, look me up at the Crimson Caravan camp.
I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I guess Ringo was hiding behind the rock, or maybe he was inside the rock. That's what it looked like to me. So there we go. We completed Ghost Town Gunfight by taking out Joe Cobb and the Powder Gangers. If I want, I can pick up their clothes and put them on, and that would give me a disguise. Wonder if any of my mines survived. No, it doesn't look like it. I think all the mines either took out Powder Gangers or got caught in the explosion crossfire and went off. On the plus side, I can get myself some more dynamite. Where's Joe Cobb's body, anyway? Here it is. He had a revolver. 357 Magnum revolver. And a stealth boy. That's mine now. I think before we wrap up, I'll explore a couple other areas around Goodsprings. Just to show them off. There's not much to find there, but some of them are kind of neat looking. Oh, hey, a coyote. Let's blow it up with dynamite. Now he's like the coyote in the Looney Tunes. All it's missing is the whistling noise as he falls off a high cliff. More coyotes to blow up with dynamite. What's up, Doc? There's a red mark on the map, but... Oh, you're in the rock. Weird. Anyway, here's the Devil's Gullet. This is one of the areas I can find some more Sunset Star bottle caps. Here's where they are. Just gotta get the empty bottle out of the way. There we go. Another coyote that's about to have a Looney Tunes moment. Here, this will help you catch the Roadrunner. Oh, oops, sorry. I probably shouldn't have lit that first. Up here is the Yanks Memorial, which is a big cross. I also found the Black Mountain radio signal. We're gonna have to go to Black Mountain, probably the next part. Oh, that was unexpected. That's actually the first time in this playthrough that the game crashed on me while I was recording. That's alright. Found some more Brock flowers and Xander roots around the area. And there's a abandoned shack over here. Yeah, I was going to mention Black Mountain Radio is another radio station with a lower radius than the Radio New Vegas, but that's because the tower is damaged and it's run by a crazy super mutant. So yeah, we'll be going there eventually to clear that out. Probably even in the next part. But yeah, I think speaking of the next part, we'll stop here for now. In the next part, we'll go and check out all the new places in the Mojave to visit. There's a sign over here. I think we'll give you the hint as to where we'll be going in the next part. Here it is. Warning, Deathclaws ahead. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you for the next video.
Goodsprings has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite.